First reaction from Shiv Sena, we know of the fact that 3 days time has been given and various stakeholders have been told to answer on this entire petition.
So the proceedings are still going on and it would be premature for me to take a call or comment on something like this. But Supreme Court is hearing all sides, and once that is over and done with, we'll be able to give you a better response to this. But Supreme Court feels that everybody should get a chance to answer, which they're doing.
Importantly, repeatedly this argument is being made by the Shinde camp that the Deputy Speaker's position is untenable, and he himself is in the dock, so he had no locus standi to issue a disqualification.
No, he was not in the dock. He is the Deputy Speaker of the Assembly, and there was no such notice issued. And as far as motions are concerned, motions are accepted during the Assembly being in session. That is what Arunachal Pradesh court judgment will also tell you. The Supreme Court judgment on Arunachal Pradesh will tell you. But again, I wouldn't want to preempt anything without finally hearing what the Supreme Court is wanting the governments to do, what is it asking everyone else to do.
But we can see that the Supreme Court is entertaining the petition, though the court did ask that why didn't you go to the High Court, and Abhishek Manu Singhvi also said that why did the party, Shinde's party, did not go to the High Court, but now Supreme Court is hearing the entire petition.
So the question really arises, the MLAs who were elected from Maharashtra, the ones who are holding important positions in Maharashtra, why is it that they chose to go to the Supreme Court? Do they have no faith in the High Court of Maharashtra?
And what would you say that repeatedly this argument is also being given, that 39 of us, we are being threatened, of the threat factor has been incorporated in the petition, and that has also been said by the Shinde camp.
They have CRPF protection. They have the protection of the governor also making an appeal on their behalf. They have the Maharashtra police working 24/7 to safeguard their families and their properties, as well as we are ensuring to them that once they return to Mumbai, because that is where the flow test will happen, that all adequate measures will be taken. The only thing that they're fearing, and very honestly, is that they have spectacularly failed to gauge that this is legally untenable position that they have taken, and they all stand to be disqualified, and their constituencies will also not forgive them for having voted for them under the Shiv Sena symbol and having backstabbed the very leadership.
A notice also been issued to Mr. Ajay Chaudhary, who was appointed by the Uddhav Thackeray government as the Deputy Speaker. So, pardon me, as the CLP leader of the Shiv Sena.
No, again I will repeat, we are on the right side of the law. And the law is supreme, and we will respond to as per whatever Supreme Court decides to do, asks us to do, and what should be rightfully done.
Is legal, Ajay Chaudhary's appointment, despite the fact that more than two-third majority was...
Of course it's legal. Legislative party under the symbol of the bow and arrow belongs to the Shiv Sena under the leadership of Shri Uddhav Balasaheb Thackeray. There is no, there's nothing wrong in what has happened. Chief whips have changed, CLPs have changed over the years. What their argument is, again like I said, is legally not tenable.
Importantly, reporters from the court are saying that 11th July the matter is listed, and meanwhile as an interim measure the time granted by Deputy Speaker to petition or similarly or a similar matter of MLAs to submit response by 5 p.m. today is extended till 11th of July 5:30 p.m. That really means... That means that if that is, our reporters have just flashed that the MLAs, the disqualification proceedings and the timeline, the deadline given will be extended till 11th of July. Is that a big jolt for the Shiv Sena MVA government?
Till I don't, again I repeat, till we do not see the entire proceedings and what is finally called, rather than going on the stories which are flashed. While we were sitting, Aaj Tak changed its statements thrice, so I wouldn't want to jump to any conclusion till we don't have a final outcome.
That is the matter, because we have this breaking that is coming up. Our reporter Anisha has said, and Mr. Dhawan has objected to that matter, says that since the Deputy Speaker has rejected the notice of motion because it is important that it is not authenticated, let them file a detailed reply, let the proceedings before the Speaker be completed. He is insisting that the proceedings today should be completed.
Again, I will wait for the final outcome, and what is finally spoken about and what decisions are being taken. And again, since the matter is sub judice right now, it would be difficult for me to even react to something like that right now.
All right, so Priyanka Chaudhary there treading carefully, Priyanka Chaturvedi there, pardon me, treading very carefully. But importantly, she says that we are on the right footing. It is the rebel MLAs who have betrayed the party and the people, and they are answerable, and whatever replies need to be given will be given to the court.